Low-poly games are honestly underrated. They look simple at first glance, but once you start playing, they hit you with creativity, smooth performance, and gameplay that's way more fun than half the high-graphic titles out there. So in this list, we're covering a wide range of experiences, from fast-paced action to strategic builders and a few exceptional hidden gems you probably haven't discovered yet. So if you stay with me until the end, you'll almost certainly find at least one game that genuinely fits your taste and is worth downloading. Number 15. Jump Odyssey. And trust me, it looks easy, but it definitely isn't. You have to jump with accuracy, sometimes just a light swipe, but sometimes full power, and getting that right feels really satisfying. You'll explore hills, beautiful landscapes, and even underground areas as the levels get tougher. Personally, I really enjoyed this game. It's relaxing, but every now and then it throws a challenge at you that keeps things interesting. Number 14. Indie Jonas. When I first played this game, I immediately felt like I was stepping into an Indiana Jones movie, where you explore ancient ruins, dodge deadly traps, and solve mysterious puzzles. If I talk about the gameplay, it's super smooth. You can use various parkour moves like climbing walls, jumping, or crouching to reach the final destination. However, one downside is the ads, which can interrupt the experience, but honestly, considering the developers' hard work in creating such an engaging game, it's a fair way for them to earn support. Number 13. Cars LP is a low-poly open-world driving game that feels simple but super addictive. You can explore a massive world, take part in street races, drift challenges, and even off-road drives across mountains and deserts. The physics are surprisingly smooth, with every car feeling a little bit different, and the controls are easy to get into. What really surprised me is the life sim part. You can actually buy houses, work as a taxi driver, or even do deliveries to earn money for a new car. Overall, the game has clean, blocky looks that gives it some charm. Before we continue, let me show you something super cozy I've been playing lately. Fishplay. It's a cute, relaxing aquarium builder game with two main modes, episode mode and sandbox mode, and honestly, both are addictive in their own way. In episode mode, you run an old aquarium shop and decorate fish tanks exactly the way different customers request. Early quests are simple, but later ones hide little conditions you have to figure out to get that perfect score. And completing them levels up your shop to unlock even more decorations and fish. And then there's Sandbox mode, my favorite. Here, there's no budget limit, no item cap. You can place as many fish and decorations as you want. You can resize items freely, mix styles, and just build the calm, aesthetic aquarium of your dreams. The best part though is exploring rare fish. Not just goldfish and guppies, but arawans, baby sharks, stingrays, over 200 species, plus hundreds of decorations like Japanese shrines, ramen stalls, coral gardens, and more. And inside Sandbox mode, you can also open the Friends menu to visit aquariums made by other players. And yes, your own tank gets displayed publicly too. So if you want a light, cozy game that feels like decorating a tiny underwater world, check out Fishplay. Build your dream aquarium and relax for a bit. It's honestly a vibe. Number 12. Pocket City 2. And it's one of those games that makes city building feel smooth and satisfying without overwhelming you. You manage the entire city infrastructure, roads, surfaces, zoning, and utilities, and you balance taxes carefully to grow both your funds and your population at the same time. What I really enjoy is the freedom. I can switch to first-person mode, walk around my own city, see how people are living, and fix issues instantly. It stays relaxing, but the events and decisions keep the game interesting. Personally, I love this one. It hits that perfect sweet spot between creativity and chill time. Number 11. Project Breach 2. And this one instantly reminded me of a mini SWAT experience. Every mission feels tense. I'm leaning around corners, using flashbangs, placing breach charges, and slowly clearing rooms because the traps and enemy positions change every time. I love that I can choose my loadout and pick different guns. Also, there are AI teammates I can command. And when I want a proper challenge, I just hop into online or a private room with friends. It's short, tactical, and surprisingly engaging. Exactly the kind of shooter I enjoy on mobile. Number 10 is Tabs Pocket Edition, and this game is just pure hilarious chaos. I set my army up on one side, the enemies on the other, and once the battle starts, everything turns into glorious ragdoll madness. There are a ton of units across different factions, so half the fun is experimenting with weird combinations and trying to counter the enemy with the gold I've got. There is a full single-player campaign, multiplayer, and even a workshop with player-made content, so there's plenty to dive into. Number 9 is the first tree, and this one's a calm emotional journey rather than a typical game. You play as a fox exploring beautiful low-poly landscapes while a touching story unfolds in the background. There's no combat or pressure, just exploration, simple puzzles, and a soundtrack that hits you right in the feels. Honestly, what I love most is just how peaceful it is. You're moving through forests, hills, and snowy fields, uncovering small story moments as you go. It's short, relaxing, and honestly one of the most atmospheric experiences you can have on mobile. Number 8 is Bunker 23, and this one really surprised me with how tense and atmospheric it feels. You play as Ivan, searching for your missing sister. Most of the game time takes place inside abandoned hideouts and secret facilities that immediately give you that creepy, isolated vibe. You're unlocking doors, finding clues, dealing with enemies, and slowly uncovering the truth. What I enjoyed is how unpredictable it is. Quiet one moment and dangerous the next. It's simple, mysterious, and great if you like short narrative games with a dark twist. Number 7 is Creatures of the Deep, and this one is honestly one of the most atmospheric fishing games I've tried. You catch fish, you sell them, and unlock new places to explore. Each island has different creatures, NPCs, and missions. The progression is slow and the small inventory can get frustrating unless you pay to expand it, but if you enjoy cozy, grinding games and exploring beautiful locations, this one is perfect for unwinding. Number 6 is Faily brakes, and in this one, the moment you jump in, your brakes are already failing and everything instantly turns into hilarious chaos. You're flying downhill with zero control, dodging trees, traffic, cliffs, and all kinds of random obstacles that appear out of nowhere. Sometimes you pull off a smooth run, weaving through everything like a pro, and sometimes you crash within seconds because of one tiny mistake. There are several Faily brake versions in this low-poly style too, so you can try whichever one you like. Number 5, A Webbing Journey, is a 3D adventure game where you play as a tiny spider swinging across a huge open world. The game has 3 big maps filled with trees, houses, and small hidden spots, plus an extra challenge mode where you can test your web-slinging skills. You can climb, swing between objects, and move just like Spider-Man, but in a relaxing, cute way. The best part, there are no in-game purchases, so you can try everything for free. Number 4, Bad North, a beautiful but brutal little strategy game where you defend tiny islands against waves of Viking invaders. You place your units, position them carefully, and watch the battle unfold in this calm but intense low-poly world. I love how simple it looks, but how punishing it can be. If you make one wrong move, your soldiers get wiped out permanently, and losing a unit in this game actually hurts. Number 3, Polyfield, a low-poly FPS that feels surprisingly smooth and satisfying. You drop into large open maps, push through trenches, flank enemies, and fight intense gunfights with simple but clean visuals that run pretty well on almost any device. What I really liked about it is how grounded it feels. No flashy effects, just solid shooting, good recoil, and fast respawns. It's straightforward, works both offline and in multiplayer, and honestly stands out as one of the best low-poly shooters you can play. Number 2, The Walking Zombie 2, a surprisingly big FPS set in a low-poly post-apocalyptic world. You pick up missions from NPCs at your camp, travel to different locations, collect resources, and fight through hordes of zombies using a solid mix of guns and melee weapons. What really makes this game stand out though is the RPG system. You can upgrade tons of skills, better gun damage, faster melee attacks, improved trading, even speech skills that unlock extra quests. Then there are the perks that boost reload speed, XP gain, and a bunch of other useful stats. Overall, it's one of the most content-packed low-poly shooters you can play completely offline. Number 1 is Dude Theft Wars. The most popular low-poly open-world sandbox where you can just do whatever you want. You explore a goofy city, drive cars, cause chaos, and experience completely unpredictable moments. The 1 second you're chillin', the next the cops are chasing you away. It's funny, chaotic, and easily one of the best low-poly GTA-style games to mess around in. And that's the list of low-poly games. If any of these caught your eye, drop a comment and let me know which one you're trying out. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more awesome mobile game finds. See you in the next one!